Good night, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. Please like the live as soon as you enter the chat. Like, share, and comment. The engaging is important. Travis, good night to all the JLP family. Good night to you too, my dear. Please, as you come in, guys, click on the like button and share the live so the others can know that we are here. Gem Con. Boy, you can't go to sell some name. Gem Con. What does that mean? What does Gem CUN mean? Oh my God. Guys, please like the live as soon as you come in. 33 people come in. I'm not getting a like. As you come, guys, just like. The road less traveled. Good night. Welcome. Julie Finley, good night. Welcome, guys. Please like and share. Click on the like button so the others can know that we are here and we are about to start our night program. We are about to start our discussion. You know, guys, I've been watching them. Everybody who know me knows me is a sports fanatic. I mean, I don't know if I'm because Barcelona dropped out of the Champions League, but I've been so down. But you know, I love my politics different. My thing are politics and sports. So because the sports now go on so well, Chelsea win today, but I'm just saying because the sports now go on so wonderful for me this week. I'm not happy, you know. I'm not happy at all. But you know, when you know me, push through. Welcome, Katie and my darling. Welcome, my dear. Guys, like and share so the others can know that we are here. Thinking Jamaican. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, you know what I'm saying? Guys, it is becoming very, very clear to the people of Jamaica and to us, the labor rights on the ground. Us, the labor right, those of us who practice politics, speak politics, follow up politics, and love the Labour Party, that the road to the third term, for Andrew Michael Holness, the road is there, but a lot of roadblocks. There are a lot of roadblocks all around the place, set up all over. Good night, JK Engineer and Architecture. Because every time I look on social media and every time I just look into the Jamaica Labour Party, it's not politics is not for the weak. You looking tired. You know, some of tired though I've been sleeping. Well, I've been sleeping for the past 1.5 hours. Look like I'm a wake up face this. I'm a wake up face this, my love. Anytime I sleep all day, I'm a wake up face, I look bright and chirpy. I don't know why. But yes, guys, politics is not for the weak. Politics, when we realize you have to take emotion out of politics, and we realize that politics is not loyal. Politics is not loyal, and politics is not for the weak, and politics is just, you have to put on your big girl panty and put on your comfortable shoes for the ride. You have to just buckle up and say, yes, and this we want to do, and this we want, and the third term, and your wholeness. I don't know, Spice Girl. It's just that, I don't know, but we are, as a party, and as a supporter and bloggers and TikTokers and all of us that is on, we know the agenda, we know the aim, we know what all of we know. Say we want Andrew Owen. Well, I would think that the aim is to elect Andrew Michael Holness as the Prime Minister. I would think. Now, when we looking at the media, and when we look in at the country, we can see so many positive things going on in the country. So many accomplishments. People overseas, international media, international agency can see so many positive things happen in the country. And when you talk to some people, you have to wonder if at the same Jamaica you're there. Now today me go at the mechanic, go do something. And me talk to a couple people at the mechanic. I don't know everywhere me go, me carry my politics. Well, no, say everywhere me go, me bring my politics with me. So to them, I got the mechanic and me talk to everybody. Well, when I go to the mechanic, nobody never did it. Just the mechanic, just the guy and me. And then the next man come, and then the next man come, and then two other guys come. So you know, me start engaging in that politics. And for the most part, because me first me ask them, I say, you guys satisfied with the level of work that the member of parliament is doing? Most of them say yes, she a work, and they say she a fixed road and so. So my next question I ask them, big men, you know, all of them are men, no female never come. I was the only female at the mechanic shop today. So I say, when I plan for vote, them say, well, one of them say they not vote, one of them say they used to vote and they stop vote. So I say, why? They must say, well, when I not reason for vote, because not now go on at the big man them alone a benefit, and whom them at the big man them alone a make money. And you may realize a thing in a Jamaica is just Jamaican people and the electorates. They may really vote on policy. You know, so I say, what about policy? Normally, when you're voting or when you're looking for a candidate to support, you look at the policies of the government and the work of the MP. You know, just admit say road or work. You know, just admit say you see improvement in the road, you see improvement in every area, but you not vote. So I say, guys, if we don't vote, if we not go so we not vote because of just the big man alone and get all of the money, I want to be. Me say it is like a personal greed. No other personal greed because we are. Let me say if we not work, we not honest bread, and the economy are run good because we don't have work, and the road are fixed, I don't have water and no pipe, I don't have access to what I need. That is reason to vote. Watching and say, oh, well, the prime minister, one of them say, well, the prime minister in a real estate and we can't make no house. We can't get no house. So me say, I know the prime minister make you cannot afford the house where you want now. The reason why some of we cannot afford to buy a house now because we are angry at where we can't reach it. Because you need to put your money where your mouth there. If you can only afford a $7 million house or a $6 million house, focus on that. Don't look and say, oh, the prime minister live at Cherry Garden and live in a big house, and because of that you now vote. Why, guys, I tell you, say, with priorities in Jamaica, it may tell you it's not easy to be a politician. More I go up on the road and the more I talk to people and try engage them and ask them if they want to go vote and try to do little engagement with people, but realize it is not easy to be a politician. It's not easy for go look vote. Because if everybody will tell you say, oh, the prime minister make money and only the big man them alone a benefit and them not get no money, it's just about money, money, money. Them have a job, them a drive a proper car, they live somewhere good, the road are fixed, and the basic amenities where the MP is supposed to provide, it is being done. But all them a look and and say, oh, another man beside them have more money than them. Why it rough? It rough out there, guys. Me I tell you now, it rough. Me go to the mechanic. Me go to the mechanic about 2 o'clock or 10 minutes to 2. I never come back until about 3:30. Me spend 1 hour out there. Everybody will come. You know, because I don't know me love my politics. So everybody will come me, engage them and ask them questions and try to get. And then only one man come and say my PNP. And me ask him, why am I PNP? What is the PNP doing for Central? And then he said, what do you mean? Me say, well, since 2020, we can see how much road the MP fix him agree. Me say you can see where the MP is helping to truck water, plus helping to turn on pipes in some area we don't get no water from. Me say look at Belfield, for example. I've been voting for the PM, I explain. And him say him agree, and I truth me say you're supposed to be voting on policies, not on because you pay. You know what the man tell me? Oh, equal pay for women and all these things is Michael Manley started. I said, Jesus, keep me near the cross. I said, Michael Manley. Then in a 2025, a Michael Manley you come with. So I said, want to PJ, want to Portia. And Michael Manley, you are campaign pan. Yeah. Because Michael Manley the foundation. So I say, you don't care, say, Peter Bunty never do nothing. You don't care, say, PJ Patterson. The man admit, say, PJ Patterson was a failure and Peter Bunty was a failure. But because equal pay for women and bastard Akande, something was done under Michael Manley, he say, and Michael Manley set the trend. And I say, boy, oh boy. I know, guys, it's rough out there. It's rough out there. But anyway, guys, we have to continue. We have to continue to talk to people, engage people, and don't be afraid to talk to people. Even though some of them are PNP, some of them are pushback or whatever, we still have to do it. We still have to do it. That is why it is very, very important to engage the young people them. Because the old people them in their 50s and their 60s, you see the Michael Manley PNP people them, we don't need to waste time on them. Then me come to the realization too, Me come to the realization even today, I say, boy, uno Michael Manley PNP, we don't need to waste time on uno because uno setting on no ways. Because if at 2025 you are going to tell me, say, Michael Manley, bastard, I can equal pay for women and this and that in a 2025. Me say, boy, I tell you, serious. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Please click on the like button. We have 194 persons here, and we only have 76 likes. Wagwan. Why? Why we only have 76 likes? So don't come no man. We want to support the program and like up the program. Support the program, like up the program, and make sure that others know that we are over here and we are engaging with the program and the host. So, guys, the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, continue to praise the Jamaica Labour Party Andrew Holness-led administration. The IMF, and I was checking in the Tally Paper Gleaner to see if the Gleaner bring anything about the IMF. But as usual, we know the PNP Gleaner not going to bring anything positive until tomorrow about 3 o'clock. Then PS it somewhere on our third page. But thanks to Nationwide, that's why you see no matter how we cuss Cliff use and sometimes in blunder and disturb we have to still give him thanks and we have to still support him platform because if for the Gleaner we are depend on to put out positive news about the Jamaica government with dog them with supper. So anything, anyway, now, the IMF, which is the International Monetary Fund, praised Jamaica fiscal progress. And the article read, the International Monetary Fund is again showering Jamaica with praise for its fiscal progress. This follows its latest Article 4 consultation, which took place between April 30 and May 7. The consultation was carried out by a team led by Deputy Division Chief in the IMF Fiscal Affairs Department. Jamaica, and this is very, very important. This part in the article is very, very important because a lot of us in the Jamaica Labour Party, when we go on the political platform and when we go over PNP and engage PNP, we make PNP tell we all bag of foolishness. But this part is very, very important. Jamaica does not currently maintain a borrowing arrangement with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, but the country still maintains a precautionary standby facility in case of major economic shock. Now, this is very, very important. And this is very, 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 is a very, very important part in the article, because during the PNP time, during the PNP time, we had to go back to the IMF and borrow, and we didn't have the luxury to put aside money in case we have any economic shock. And if you don't remember, again, I keep saying this, Mark Golin did not want this for our country. Mark Golin told Dr. Clark, say, we are put against standby agreement for international for economic shock, for let us spend up this money. Let us spend up this money because inflation is high and people can't buy turkey neck and people is suffering. Let us spend up this money. But here is this article telling us that but the country still maintains a precautionary standby facility in case of major economic shock. Additionally, the IMF regularly carries out Article 4 consultations with member countries, and we are a member of the IMF. As part of its latest assessment, the fund says over the last decade, want to hear that? Over the last decade. How much year is a decade? Lance, how many years is a decade? Because I hear the one Mark Jefferson Golding. Me hear the one Mark Jefferson Golding talking about how the economy is stagnant, and we don't have any economic growth, and the this and the that. And you know why? What I said, I don't understand Mark Golding narrative. I don't understand where Mark Golding and the PNP is coming from, and we have to continue to call them out on the hypocrisy, because the economy is stagnant. The economy have not been growing. According to Mark Golding, all the other Caribbean countries growing and Jamaica now grow. And take in consideration the economic shock that the country have been through for the past 3 years. In 2022, COVID. In 2023, we have a record amount of rainfall, over 9 months out of rain. In 2024, we had burial. And Mark Golding is coming to say, oh, Jamaica now grew because of what? He didn't say. And you know what? Me not understand again, people. Jamaica. The world, since Donald Trump win the election and propaganda and win the election and lies, the world is opening up them eyes now to leaders like Donald Trump, leaders like Mark Golding. Because Mark Golding now realize the negativity, the tear down, the doom and gloom. The people in the world is turning away from them type of campaigning and then type of leaders here. Mark Golding one and is tearing down the country, tearing down the economy, or the economy stagnant, or the country now grow, or the Jamaica Labour Party this and the Jamaica Labour Party that. Yet still on the right hand side, he's promising all type of things from the same stagnant economy. He's promising the people of Jamaica so many things from the stagnant economy. I don't understand. You are saying not now go on and the economy stagnant and the country this and the country that. Hilton said the country backward and the country never prepared for the tariff from Donald Trump. And here we have IMF saying that the country and the economy is in good stead. We don't understand who should we believe? Who should we believe? You have the Kwashi lawyer on the right-hand side saying that the country is going backward and we never prepare for the tariff and the country now grow and the people of Jamaica suffering. Then you have Mark Golding stating to the people of Jamaica that when he inform government, he might go have all type of free program running. Which economy, which money he might go use? Where will the money come from? And sensible people need to look into this. Sensible people need to ask Mark Golding the question. If the economy is so bad, and the country is in a bad way, where all of them something we are promised we. When we will get them? When are we going to get them? Because it's so like say where you portray the country to be and the economy to be, we have to go build back from ground zero. We have to go back to ground zero to build, to accomplish all the things that Mark Golding is promising the country. As part of its latest assessment, the fund says over the last decade, Jamaica has successfully reduced its public debt. Do not hear this. Over the last decade, under Andrew Michael Holness, Jamaica has successfully reduced its public debt. And these are the people them who we borrow the money from. So this is from the exact voice of the person. These are the people them who we borrow the money from, you know. And I like a ear say, and I like somebody call up on the phone and say, won't you be? Me hears that Jamaica pay back the money where they own or pay off some of the debt where they own. These are the lenders telling us that we, over the last decade, Jamaica has successfully reduced our debt. Firmly anchored inflation and inflation expectation and strengthen its external position. These are the words from IMF. Who should we believe? Should we believe IMF or should we believe Market Journal? Should we believe the people who we borrow the money from? Because them people not a reason to pick up for we. Them people not a reason for life for us because we owe them money. We owe these people money. And here the people coming to tell the country that as part of its latest assessment, the fund says over the last decade, Jamaica has successfully reduced its public debt. So Mark Golding said nothing now go on for the country. The best thing that Andrew Michael Holness can do for the country is pay down with debt. The best thing that a parent can left for the child is debt free. The best thing a mother or a father can do for them pitney growing up is don't let them in no debt. Don't let the burden upon them. And this is from IMF. Jamaica has successfully reduced its public debt. Firmly anchored inflation and inflation expectations and strengthen its external position. And we have this junkin master, this flip-flopper, this broker master going on the political platform to talk about Jamaica economy is stagnant and not now going in our country. Mark Golding is so disingenuous. Mark Golding is so lying. Mark Golding is so mischievous. Mark Golding hate Jamaica. Mark Golding hate Jamaica so much that he can't even put the country first. And we are saying, this is IMF saying this. The multilateral says the country has built an enviable track record of investing in institutions and prioritizing macroeconomic stability. Would you hear that? This is Jamaica IMF is talking about. This is the Andrew Holness-led Jamaica that IMF is referring to. This is Andrew Michael Holness administration IMF is referring to. IMF is saying that the country has built an enviable track record of investing in institutions and prioritizing macroeconomic stability. Yet still, Mark Golding is on the political platform saying to the people of Jamaica that nothing now go on our country. Our country is stagnant. How can we elect? How can we elect a man like Mark Golding? How can we, in all fairness and our right mind, elect a man like Mark Golding who hate our country? Mark Golding hate Jamaica. Mark Golding hate our country. Mark Golding is not for our country because even if him a campaign and him a look vote, why you tear down Jamaica? Why you bring down the country? Why you tell life on the country, Mark Golding, the country that you want to lead? The country that you want to lead, Mark Jefferson Golding, you want to tear us down. Here is IMF saying that Jamaica has built an enviable track record of investing in institutions and prioritizing macroeconomic stability. It says Jamaica has met recent global shocks and natural disaster in a manner that is agile, prudent, and supportive of growth. This is the country that Mark Golding is setting afire. This is the country that Mark Jefferson Golding ate. This is the country that Mark Golding and the PNP are tear down. IMF is saying that Jamaica has met the global shocks. And Mark Golding has said, see the reason why the economy never grew. Here is the reason from IMF. We have had more than one disaster happen in our country for the past 3 years. And Jamaica has met recent global shocks and natural disasters in a manner that is agile, prudent, and supportive of growth. And Mark Golding said, nothing now go on to Jamaica. And the economy now grow. And other Caribbean country better than Jamaica. So Mark Golding wicked. No matter which government in a power, I would never put another country over my country. Which country matter about? Barbados, we can't feed themselves. Barbados, with the debt to GDP almost 300. Barbados, who live among their means. Barbados, who don't have any proper hospital. Barbados, who don't even have the proper tourism. You see how PNP eat Jamaica? You see how PNP eat Jamaica? Barbados is nowhere, shape, or form better than Jamaica. Not economically and not physically. No time at all. When you go to Barbados and go to Bridgetown and see for them capital is a shame. And that is not me tearing on Barbados. This is just a fact. You know why Kamala Baseso Prasad win the election in Trinidad? Because of the deplorable condition in Barbados. Sorry, in Trinidad. Because the Trinidad people them upset with the PNN to tear down their country. Crime is high in Barbados. The oil reserve almost finished. The oil refinery mash up. But Mark Golding will put any country above Jamaica because he want power. None of them Caribbean country that we refer to, none of the good, no over Jamaica. You see Miami Herald write about any of them Caribbean country there? Only, and you're going to talk about Guyana, oil-rich Guyana. And even though Guyana is oil-rich, The government are thief up all of the oil money, and the people in Georgetown still are living in a deplorable condition. The people up the river still are living in a deplorable condition in Guyana. The only person that benefit from the oil in Guyana is the wealthy people and the rich people, them and the thief in government. Talking about every other country better than Jamaica. I mean, I know how people support Mark Golding and they might bring down Jamaica. So none of those countries where Mark Golding refer to is not better off than Jamaica. Not economy wise, not tourism wise, not road infrastructure, nothing. You remember the old JOS bus them, and then same bus they are Barbados, even though they have some electric bus. I must give them that them have couple electric buses as well, where they get from China. But then finish it off with some old JOS bus, where the door and the window them can't close. When you go to the airport, in Barbados, nothing compared to Jamaica. They not even have Wi-Fi. They not even have Burger King. They not even have KFC. Talk about better than Jamaica. And no beach in Barbados is not free. No beach in Jamaica is not free. When you go to the beach, they collect money from you for parking and for the umbrella thing. And what they do, they marry the umbrella thing with the food. So for example, you go up on the beach and you want to buy one of the umbrella thing. Them say, all right then, 150, give you the umbrella and the chair, and you get food out of that too. No beach in a Barbados, not free. I must only the beach where you can't get no umbrella, no chair. All the developed beaches in Barbados, you pay to get an umbrella and a chair and your food. No beach, no free. So I don't know what is he talking about. When you go to the hospital in Barbados, board house, board building, you sit down for 3 days. But I saw the PNP stay, them willing to tear down people like Mark Golding and the PNP, willing to tear down Jamaica because they're not at the head. Talking about which Saint Kitts? Which Saint Kitts is he talking about? Under the People's National Party, Jamaica was the basket case of the Caribbean. And now under Andrew Michael Holness, Jamaica is the crown jewel in the Caribbean crown. We're the jewel in the crown of the Caribbean. We're the capital of the Caribbean, thanks to Andrew Michael Holness. When Kamala was campaigning to win the election in Trinidad, Kamala told the people of Jamaica, of Trinidad, that when he win, he might go tear up the deal with Jamaica have with Trinidad, because the Trinidad people them upset. The Trinidad people them upset, say Trinidad have to send them oil come to Jamaica for refine, because they think they're better off than us. No Caribbean country, not even Bahamas, we have US dollar now live better than Jamaica. Not even Bahamas, no in a better state than Jamaica economic wise. Not even Bahamas that is spending US dollar no better than we. Because Trump dropped tariff on them. I remember Bahamas don't have no agriculture sector. Remember Bahamas import everything from the United States of America. So I don't know why Mark Golding and the PNP feel like they have to tear down Jamaica because they want to farm government. No Caribbean country is better than Jamaica. None. The only problem that Jamaica have right now is because NWA now fix the road properly. That is one of the biggest problems. The next problem is the corruption in the public service. The problem we have now is the public servant, them who have the forever job where we can't fire, and they are corrupt, they are lazy, they are incompetent, and they are standing in the way of growth. The long procurement guideline need to tear up and start over from scratch. That are the problem we have now. Government is not the problem. And Joelness is not the problem. It's the public servant that we have. We are all of the process. Where things have to go to 10, 20 department before it finish. And the people up at NWA who sit down on their ass and take kickback from the contractor who does a show little mal on the ground, and as soon as rain fall it wash off. And them the top that we have a plague Jamaica right now. The procurement guideline, the corruption in the public service, and NWA. None of them Caribbean country where Mark Golding a refer to no better off than Jamaica. Me, a family member, live at Bahamas, and I have been to Bahamas before. Bahamas is nothing as compared to Jamaica. And you see, Bahamas tourism is run by private sector. Paradise Island is not owned by no Bahamian. Same like how our tourist money come out of the country, and same way Bahamas own come out of them country too. Because they don't own nothing. They don't own absolutely nothing. But because Mark Golding hate Jamaica so much, because Mark Golding not born here, Mark Golding not go to school here, Mark Golding not hustle here, Mark Golding not need Jamaica to survive, him tear down Jamaica. Him tear down Jamaica. Not go on in the Caribbean country. That is why I say to some of these Jamaican people in the lands. And America is not the only family, foreign, guys. America is not the only foreign. Buy one ticket and go a Caribbean country. When you not go to the Caribbean country, you will appreciate Jamaica more. When you not buy one ticket, I want to go a St. Kitts, you will appreciate Jamaica more. When you see the little piece of all house them on 4 foot. When you not buy one ticket, I want to go a rich town. When you buy no ticket, I want to go to Trinidad. I want to go and we'll see how other countries stay. I want to go over Bahamas. Go over Bahamas, go look. Go over Nassau, go look on the capital of Bahamas. The little 4 foot house them in the road. No infrastructure no over there. Only Paradise Island. They don't even have a proper beach. $100 can buy nothing in the supermarket of Bahamas. Absolutely nothing. You can't buy no clothes there. So Bahamas people can't shop at Bahamas for clothes. They have to fly to Florida go see if they get something a little cheaper. So when you hear Mark Golding tear down Jamaica, nobody not to smile with him. What they are jail PR PNP is despicable. Mark Golding is not from here. The only problem Jamaica have right now, guys, I'm telling you, because we already solved the crime problem. And speaking of crime, we never done it. Let me finish the article, guys. Oh my God, I'm easily distracted. The IMF funds say GDP declined in the last fiscal year due to Hurricane Beryl and Tropical Storm Raphael, which damaged agriculture and infrastructure and undermined tourism. So when you hear Mark Golding on the political platform talk about Jamaica stagnant and Jamaica not grow, another country grow. Your IMF are given the proper explanation. GDP declined in the last fiscal year due to Hurricane Beryl, Tropical Storm Raphael, which damaged agriculture and infrastructure and undermined tourism. Mark Golding ready to be prime minister, people. Mark Golding ready for go up on the throne, people, because Mark Golding hate Jamaica. Nonetheless, the IMF says economic activity is projected to normalize as these effects wane. You hear that? It highlights that unemployment has fallen to an all-time low of 3.7% in January 2025, and inflation has converged to the Bank of Jamaica target band of 4 to 6%. The IMF says the outlook points to growth. IMF says the outlook points to growth settling as its potential rate once the recovery complete, with inflation stabilizing at the BOJ target rate. You hear that? So no hear Mark Golding on the political platform a tear down Jamaica and I talk about Jamaica now grow. And here is IMF. Here is IMF saying that the outlook look good and Jamaica is going to go back to growth, to go back to growth. Eh? You hear that? I'm Mark Golding. Why? IMF says that Jamaican authorities continue to implement sound macroeconomic policy aided by robust policy framework. And when they say the Jamaican authorities, they're talking about the Andrew Michael Holness administration. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. When IMF said the Jamaican authorities continue to implement sound macroeconomic policy, IMF is referring to Andrew Holness administration. We cannot allow Mark Golding to tear down our country because he wants to lead. IMF says fiscal monetary policy mixed place Jamaica in a good position to respond to the various downside global risks should they be realized. You hear that? IMF said because of the fiscal monetary policy that Andrew Holness has implemented and kept abreast of. Now that Donald Trump threw a tariff on we can manage it because of the fiscal policies of Andrew Michael Holness. So when you hear Mark Golding on the political platform and look vote with a run him way because Jamaica is in the best position that we can ever be in. When we hear Mark Golding gone down a saint and gone look vote, all we have to do is pull up the article. This article is very, very self-explanatory. We don't need no degree, and no, we don't need nobody to read this to us. What we can read, who can say good like me, put on an eye good pan it and read it. It is there. Nobody allow Mark Golding to mislead the country and to mislead the voters. Because all Mark Golding want is to farm government so him and a bunch of tapanaris can go in and line them pocket and invest in the country and get the profit to take over if you can live like a tapanaris. Mark Golding and the PNP don't really care about the middle class of this country. Mark Golding and the PNP don't really care about the economy of this country. That is why Mark Golding said if the PNP should farm government, them are going to give away every single thing. And here we have the IMF coming to tell the people of Jamaica to stick with Andrew Michael Holness. This is clear as daylight. This is clear as day. We are paid on with debt. We now borrow no extra money. And we have a standby agreement with IMF that we can draw down upon in case of economic shock. We are paid on with debt. We are paid with public servants. We have fixed hospital, more than one hospital. 3 hospitals we have fixed. Major hospital is being fixed simultaneously while we still paying down our debt. Our NIR is strong. We are rehabilitating the road, maintaining the road. We are investing in the PATH program. We're investing in JUTC. We're investing in agriculture while still paying the debt, still maintaining prudent and proper fiscal management of our affairs, and we have a standby agreement with IMF where we don't have to touch. We are go through tariff, we still not touch it. We go through burial, we still not touch it. This is good management from the Andrew Michael Holness-led administration, and we cannot allow the PNP to take over this conversation. This is achievement that we can campaign on. This is achievement that we can boast about. This is ballot box policy. When we go to the voters, we can point out to the voters, say, listen, Jamaica have been through COVID. 3 years of COVID. Jamaica have been through Beryl, Tropical Storm Raphael, and we still did not go back to the IMF and borrow any amount of money. And we're still paying down our debt. We're still maintaining our debt, bringing down our debt, while paying our public servant the highest salary increase since 1962. And regardless of some of the teachers still are miserable and still are ungrateful, that does not take away from the fact that we paid our public servant the highest salary increase since universal suffrage. And that is just the fact. We have purchased JUTC buses. We are now about to collect another 100 bus from China come July. We have purchased garbage trucks, fire truck, water truck, while still maintaining our fiscal policies. Over $300 billion in the Spark program, while still not going to borrow any money. These are tangible things we can and we must campaign on. Now, guys, I already tell you, so every night we're going to talk about housing, because housing to me is important, and housing to me is a ballot box policy. Now, I mean, what you say the thing in the paper from hardware and lumber. You know, hardware and lumber pay the Gleaner to put out this article. But I feel like, say, the Gleaner put out this article out of the goodness that they are. Don't you dare think that. They were paid to do this. Right? Now, when I saw the headline would say, H&L touts low-cost housing game changer. My eye them perk up. And my curiosity rise, because anybody know upon this platform, I am an advocate for low-income housing for the middle class and the low-income earners and for the young professionals. So when I saw this article this morning when I wake up, I click on it immediately. And for the people them who never read it, I'm going to take the opportunity to go through this article and tell you my point, my thoughts. It was 9 years in the making, but Hardware and Lumber believe it has found the solution to the housing crisis in Jamaica by providing competitively priced homes to fill the gap in the housing stock. H&L Homes yesterday launched what's considered a game changer in quality, affordable homes to fulfill the dream of yearning home ownership. Erwin Burton, chairman of Hardware and Lumber, told the Gleaner that the company has been planning for a number of years to enter the housing market, and now, with partners from Colombia, those plans have materialized. We have installed a sample of houses that we are going to be putting on the market today as in yesterday, was the official launching of this housing project, and it is something that we have tremendous amount of confidence in, great hope, both for the fortunes of the company and for the people of Jamaica, where we are bringing them this quality housing at very competitive price, Burton said. The housing kits range from 1 bedroom to 3 bedroom unit. The Bogan Villa with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 332 square feet is for 4.1 million GCT not included. The Hibiscus 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 450 square feet, 4.5 million GCT not included. And the Poinciana 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 944 square housing solution for 8.9 million Jamaican dollar GCT not included. This is something that has tremendous potential in Jamaica, and that people who really want to have a starter home can actually purchase and get mortgage for it. These homes have been approved by the NHT Agency of Jamaica and the HAJ by the Bureau of Standard, Burton said. According to the H&L chairman, the houses are built with disaster risk assessment. These houses are very earthquake and hurricane resistant, Burton told the Gleaner. Interested homeowners or mortgagors simply need to provide, listen to the part here, guys. Interested homeowners or mortgagors simply need to provide the land and foundation. What we sell is the kit. If you want a 1 bedroom, it comes in a kit and everything is in that kit. 2 bedroom and 3 bathroom, likewise, you buy your kit. You install it yourself. We are not at the point in the installation part of the business, so it would be necessary for you to get your own contractor, Burton said. H&L says that interest and anticipation in housing solution is very high. People are looking at it for various purposes. Some are looking at it for Airbnb, for individual starter home for themselves, and some are looking for setting up an entire housing development using these. And you are talking about getting it done within call it an outside 2 months to finish, Burton said. All right, guys, I think we can stop here, so can I get the gist? Now, here is my problem with this plan. Remember my plan I come with last night is the same plan. It is the same plan. But here why I not like this plan. I mean, I ask my government don't even think about this. This not benefit low income earner. Because number one, you have to go out and buy the land. Then you have to go pay one thieving contractor to put up the building. Then you have to pay for sewage. This are going to add up. And based on the fact that him say Colombia, you know, say is lumber. I'm gonna assume it's lumber. Or maybe the same modular houses. Yeah, the same modular house. So I'm telling you about, guys. But this does not benefit the people of Jamaica. I do not want the government to even look at each hardware number with this. What I want my government to do is to provide the land, provide the contractor, bring in the modular house, build them, sell them to low income earners between 25 and 40 for the same price, $8 million, $9 million, $7 million, and tell them that after them ready to sell, them can transfer their mortgage. This now benefit low income earners. This now benefit low income earner, because if you go buy a house for $4 million, in GCT not added. So when you add the GC, when one of my maths brain there, when you add the GCT, how much I go be on that house now? That I go grow from 4 million to maybe 5 million. Then, after you pay 5 million for a 1-bedroom house, you still have to turn around and buy the land. The land varies. You now get no land for less than $1 million, 800,000, depends on where you buy the land. Then you have to turn around and pay the contractor to put up the house. Then you have to go pay for install plumbing and sewage. No, sir. No. Government of Jamaica under Andrew Michael Holness, you leave H&L with this plan. Stick to our plan. Our plan, Prime Minister Holness and team, is a better plan. Our plan is a better plan. And we're not going to use the Colombian, we're going to use the Chinese. We're going to use the Chinese, Shirley. We're going to identify the land them where we have done a Clarendon, put on when I use do nothing. I mean, I talk all the farming land. We have acres and acres of land on Clarendon. We can use some for farming and use some for housing. We have acres and acres of land in a St. Thomas. We can use some for farming and use some for housing. We go to China. We engage China. They will build the modular houses in China. They come here. Then put the land put the house on the land, set it up and everything. And then young people between 21 and 40 go to housing trust, get them little money and buy those starter house. This now benefit young people no time at all. This is a money-making venture for hardware and number. This now benefit the young people. This now benefit young people and low-income earners. We have a lot of land on Westmoreland put on Prime Minister Holness and team. China is willing to set up. All we need to do, I know what we can do? Bring in the first 1,000 houses to test the market. Because you know Jamaican people are going to say, oh, we're not living in a modular house, we're not living in a board house. Even though when they go to America, a board house, they live in now. Even though when they go to America, a board house, they live in now. Even though when they go to America, when the people on top of their house flush their bathroom, they hear it. We have the land already. We have the land already, Prime Minister. Just go to China, go into a partnership with them. They will build the house. Bring them, put them up, set them up on everything, and then we're going to be very, very specific. These houses are for people between the age of 21 and 40, and you must be a contributor. You must be working. And we say to the young professionals and the young people, you can live in this house for 10 years, pay your mortgage. When you're ready to sell, you come back, you sell, you move your mortgage to your new house, and the person who buys the house now take over the mortgage. That is a better plan. Then my price you are ready. Then my price you are ready, Prime Minister Holness. Here one of my person takes it and say Munchie B plus GCT is 5.175. $5.175 million, and you not buy the land yet. You not buy the land yet. You not pay the contractor yet. And remember, you're responsible for your own sewage. Can't work. Can't work, guys. This is not good. This is not good. My idea when me and my team come up with is a better idea. Our idea where we and our team come up with, and the person where I said no board house, what do I mean by no board house? All the people in America and all the people in Canada and America live in a board house and they not no problem. What was the problem with board house? What is the problem with modular house and prefabricated house? When you go to America, what kind of house you live in with piece of old, little piece of old veranda? The little piece of veranda where box round with the piece of board them. What I mean? These houses can work. What type of house do you think that the people living in Barbados have? Beer board house. You relax on yourself. We listen to me now, guys. The people living in Westmoreland. Michael Manley give them some board house from the 1970s. They still live in now. And then now stop vote for PNP because Michael Manley give them the house. So more often what I say. The people them who can buy them black house, you know, go and go buy a black house, now please. When we don't set up them modular houses here, we don't can tell if a black house or a board house or a container house. Trust me. Them house here where I come from Colombia, don't you think a black house? Them house here where hardware and lumber sell. You don't think a black house? They were very, very vague in the article. They never tell what kind of house. But from they say Colombia, me know see a board house. For a year they say Colombia, I'm pretty sure is board house because Colombia have Wally Palomba. Marsha, right, you can't say anything. You live in your house already. You live in your house already, you can't say anything. But the houses where the government are going to buy from China, the modular house and the prefabricated house, them is going to be for the low income earners and the people them who cannot afford to buy the expensive house them on the market right now. All the government need to do, identify the land and come in with the first 1,000. Test the market. When me read this article from Hardware and Lumber, I'm not impressed. Me not impressed. Because when you don't pay for this house here, you know, I've not where to put it pan. I must have put your head, you have to put it. And them these houses obviously not cater to people in a town because you can't get land for buy in a town. So, Hardware and Lumber, you have to go back to the drawing board, Papa. You have to go back to the drawing board. Them are not ready. The price is too much. When you go and look on the gleaner and look on the house them and tell me if you don't like the house. I see them same house there the Chinese are gonna make. Go on the article and look on the house where Hardware and Lumber show. And then same house there the Chinese are gonna make for the middle class people of Jamaica. When you go look on a black house. When you go and look on it on the gleaner. Jeffrey, the house, comrade Jeffrey, the house them run a Arnett garden where PNP people live in. They not no running water and they not no light and they not no bathroom and them a drop off a stairs round there. That time come for. Time come for the PNP people in a jungle stop drop off a stairs. Time come for the PNP people in a jungle stop shit in a plastic bag and throw it over wall. Time come for the PNP people in a jungle stop thief water and stop bathing in a bath pan. Time come for the PNP people in a jungle stop thief light. At that time come for. At that time come for, because you're a non-progressive element known as the People's National Party. I go talk about house in a foreign of running water. The house them in a Painland now no running water, no bathroom facilities. The house them where the PNP people live in a Painland no have no running water, no bathroom facility. A plastic bag them I use an ITL over wall. At that time come for. Time come for the dirty, nasty PNP people them who live down a jungle to stop shit in a plastic bag. At that time come for. Don't start me up. Don't start me up over here. At that time come for. 18.5 years of PNP. The people in a jungle have vote for PNP and they don't have running water in them pipe. Then don't have a bathroom facility to use. Them have to use plastic bag and a dig hole like dog and cover it up. What you mean? What you mean by house in a foreign of running water? PNP house them have running water. They come right them down a Central Kingston have running water and them pipe. No zinc then lean up and build out a door in a bad pan. And no zinc then lean up and build out a door in a bad pan. Time come for PNP people start tied in a bad pan. At that time come for. At that time come for. Time come for the PNP people in a jungle stop lift up water in a bad pan and start bathing in a shower. At that time come for. Just last year, the big PNP woman jump off a step round there and the place nasty and dirty. At that time come for. But they also Portia give them on a pain land there. What they also Mark Golden give them on a jungle there. Look here, don't make me have to block you, Jeffrey. Don't type nothing more. Don't type nothing more because you're a non-progressive element. Anytime a government try to move the country forward, I saw no come with no non-progressive self. We don't have solution. We never have solution yet. We is all about handout. We is all about handout. We don't have no plans. Mark Golden plan to give 20 people from PNland $500,000. That is not the plan. That now move the country forward. That now move the country forward. PNP people down a Riverton, down a Callaloo bed, still a bed outside. Still I get them daily meal from this from Riverton dump. At that time come for. Don't start me up. You hear me tell you? Don't come over here, come rock my boat. Come we tip it over with you on it. Because we don't have no plan. We don't have no ambition. We don't non-progressive. All my goal in it for Guno is $2,000 in our orange shirt. That is all we need. $2,000 in our orange shirt. We don't want nothing else. Look at a parish like Westmoreland. Look at a parish like Westmoreland. From Michael Manley, give them the board house pan 4 foot down there. They don't even have land title for the land down there. And they still have vote for PNP. You can talk about time come. Time come for what? Time come for what? Don't bother distract me, comrade. Because I will block you. Okay, come in like you no ambition. You no ambition. You no love Jamaica, you love party. You no love Jamaica, you love party. When you hear people are come up with solution for the country. When you hear people are come up with solution for the party and for the country. You come with handout. That's all you care about. What you can get from Mark Golden. What 500,000 to 20 people are going to do for housing in Jamaica? I want to talk about rent to own. I want to Google rent to own policy in England and see the article for rent to own. Google the rent to own policy in America and your way it say the rent to own cannot work in Jamaica because Jamaican people, especially PNP people, don't like to pay bills. So all the PNP people are going to do is go to the house, go sit down and I want pay and say, a free house government give me now pay. And then if government try to evict them, then call media and call crowd and say government wicked. Rent to own can't work in Jamaica because Jamaica don't have pay bills culture. Jamaica have eat a food and hustle mentality. That's the mentality where us Jamaica have. You see on the news, how much thief in a guan, JUTC bus driver, a thief you will. Garbage truck driver, a thief you will. Jamaica have a hustle mentality. Jamaica no work nowhere where they can't get for hustle. So when the government use taxpayer money now and make house and tell people say, all right, go and go live in another house, they are rent to own. When they stop pay rent, all government will get them out. When they stop pay the rent, all the government will go come get them out. Because the first thing them are going to do, I run call the media. The first thing them I go do, I run call the media and tell the media, say, oh, me nana was put me pitting them, and me pitting them hungry, and me nana work, and me lose me job, and government a take me out of the house. That's the first thing them I go do. Because that is the PNP mentality. They don't like to pay bills. They don't like to pay bills. So I just trick that. Them have a hustling mentality and a eater food mentality. So rent to own will not work in Jamaica. And when the government put it to NHT said they don't want to oversee no rent to own because NHT no Jamaican people don't like pay bills. So NHT don't want to go to the hassle to collect no rent. Or to regulate no system. I mean agree because Michael Manley teach them the free mentality. So rent to own can't work. Rent to own cannot work and will not work in Jamaica. Look at the house that Portia Simpson make out of Spanish Town Road. Not one of them out there not paying a mortgage. Not one of the person them will living at the house where Portia give them for living and for pay mortgage, not paying any mortgage. I rent to own that or what? Or are we going to get these lazy, non-progressive PNP people out of the house that want to put them in? No rent to own. No rent to own. We're going to come up with a solution to build low-income housing for people where they can work and pay their rent. That is the plan. Work and pay on a mortgage. When you can own this house, pay on a down payment, go in on a house and pay on a mortgage. That eater food plan there, where Mark Jefferson go and the PNP plan for the middle class and the hardworking taxpayer Jamaica, we not fall for it. We will not fall for it because we know it's a trick. We know it's a trick and a Samfi policy. Both rent to own. Rent to own can't work in Jamaica. Just today, me see on the news, one man give one wholesale owner one bounce check and come back up in vehicle if you go collect the man $1.5 million worth of meat for the Jamaica people is all about hustle and free mentality, eat a food and hustle. Some Jamaican people say they now work no way they can't hustle. Some Jamaican people say they now work nowhere where they can't hustle. So you think so when we put them people in this house, oh, we gonna get them out when they not paying a rent? No rent to own. No rent to own. The people who want house will save their money, get them down payment, buy them proper house. Buy them proper house and pay their mortgage. Mark Golden will not farm government to use taxpayer money to no rent to own for PNP people. If a taxpayer money, Mark Golden a wait pan, if it rise up the PNP people a juggle out of their slumber, then now come out of their slumber. If a taxpayer money, Mark Jefferson go in a weight pan, if you rise up the PNP people at jungle, after them step where drop down pan them, it's not gonna work. So, we better go on back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board because the plan is not going to work. And Jamaica wholeness. You know, last night, people, last night, I was on a live with one turn back labor right. We're gone over PNP. No voice of the nation, voice of the propaganda. And because of the lie they want to tell, because of the lies that he was telling, we had to go back to the 2016 manifesto of Prime Minister Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party. And in a way, me thank him very much, you know. In a way, me thank him very much. Because I'm not thinking at 2016, me take the time out to read the manifesto properly. Not even the 2020 manifesto me no read. Because in my mind, once Andrew Holness farm government, it is good for Jamaica. Because me already did make up my mind, say Andrew Holness me a vote for. So me never really care to read the manifesto. But because of the lies, because of the lies where the PNP idiot did I tell, I had to go back to the 2016 manifesto. And you know what I realize? A lot of us labor rights, we need to trust our party and trust our government and trust Andrew Michael Holness. We need to allow the party leader to lead us and to lead the party properly. Because when we go back to the 2016 manifesto and the Prime Minister 10-point plan, you know, so the Prime Minister and the government accomplish every single point. You know, say the Prime Minister and the government accomplish every single point. The 10-point plan from 1 to 10 has been implemented under Andrew Michael Holness. And that gives me even more confidence that we are making the right decision as it relates to re-electing Prime Minister Holness and the JLP. And when we hear the Prime Minister go on the political platform and tell us that him have a plan as it relates to housing for the young people and the middle class, we have to trust him because he gave us a 10-point plan in 2016 and he accomplished every single point. So me know say we have a government that is trustworthy. Me know me have a government that is performing. Me know me have a government that is putting country over party and policies over promises and people over party and propaganda. I know that. So when we see this grunt labor rights all over social media, making a fool of themselves, them are not real, them are not believer. Them are not believer. Because we have so many things we can point to, we can look at, and we can say yes. When the man out of the garage asks me, say, why me choose Andrew Holness? Me say, my daughter 22 years old. And when my daughter leave high school, my daughter could have go up a student loan, get a student loan to start college this September morning. So when we talk about policies over promises, that is what I'm talking about. Tangible things that the young people are benefiting from. Any young person who there in yard right now sit down and a dig out and miggle and them want to sit down. Because unemployment is 3.7% down. Any establishment where you walk in right now, you can get a job. Anywhere you walk in, whether you want to be qualified for a position, once there's vacancy, the job is yours. If you don't have no skill, you can walk in at any fast food, security, call center and get a job. So when the man asks me why me choose Andrew Holness, and when we go up on a political platform, I may speak to the PNP, I may tell him the reason why Andrew Michael Holness is for the country. And is putting in policies that the people of Jamaica can benefit. When it comes to tourism, this government is investing in housing for tourism workers. This government, health care for tourism owners, workers, pension plan for tourism worker. I hear somebody say, when Edmund Bartlett, when the article coming at the Gleaner about Edmund Bartlett, about the tourist, this new hotel and this new gambling lottery thing will come at Jamaica. Me the PNP them a comment and I say, but this not benefit Jamaica, because Jamaica not own nothing. What did Jamaica own under the 18.5 years of PNP? You know me not understand, guys. I'm gonna make sure me close at 1.5 hour. Where were all these people when Percival and Omar and Paul was selling out all the state resources? Every time when the government talk about tourism and tourism infrastructure and investors coming in the country to invest in tourism, me hear the PNP and the naysayers saying, but Jamaica don't own nothing. Jamaica don't own nothing. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? If you have money and you want to go invest in a Jamaica, go. If you have money and you want to invest in a real estate in a Jamaica, who is stopping you? The argument that, we don't own nothing and foreigners come buy Jamaica, who is stopping Jamaican from buying Jamaicans? Grace Ben said, Munchibi, I'm listening you about the house, but they are built house out by Twickenham Park. I know some who buy it, but he did have his land. You said America have board house, it's not board. Grace Ben, the house, them out of Twickenham Park, are hardware and lumber build them. What them you? Is it block house, lumber house, what kind of house? Nobody is stopping any Jamaicans, whether you live in Jamaica or you live in the diaspora, from coming home and investing in Jamaica. If you're in the diaspora and you have money and you want to come buy real estate, come home and buy. When the Prime Minister went to Florida, Prime Minister told the diaspora, come home and invest in your country. If you have the money, come home and invest in your country. Don't bad mind and be jealous when you see other people invest. Don't bad mind and get jealous when you see other people invest. Come home and invest in your country. It is very, very simple. You don't now go try to shame the government and make the government feel bad for creating the economy and creating the environment so that overseas investors can come and invest in our country and provide jobs for the people of Jamaica and provide well-needed foreign exchange for our country. You now go make we feel bad about that. We're not going to make Andrew Holness administration feel any type of way for creating the environment for tourists for investors to come and invest in Jamaica. Because we know that Jamaica people is benefiting from the infrastructure in our country. We know that they provide jobs. And we know that our Trust NTA is training people to work in the hotel industry. And like in a PNP time, where only job Jamaicans can get in the hotel is to do housekeeping or to do gardening. Now you can go to Heart and get your proper training, go to UTech and get your proper degree, and you can run the hotel. Jamaicans are at the front desk. Jamaican is in management at Rio, at Iberia Star, at Sandals. When you go to these hotels and the white people you see, I say, I welcome black people, Jamaican people at the front desk, at management level. So now go come about and just sell out the whole of Jamaica. Whatever investors come to the country, Jamaicans are benefiting. And if you're working in an industry, or you're working in any area in Jamaica, and the salary not good for you, you're free to go. You're free to go. Nobody not tied down in Jamaica. Jamaica is a free country. This is not Russia. This is not North Korea. This is Jamaica. We have a democracy. If you cannot survive in Jamaica, go to President Trump. Go to Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Go to Prime Minister Marcani. Nobody not tying down here. But what you guys not going to do is pretend and to criticize this government for creating the economy that is now benefiting the people of Jamaica. We have over $5 billion US dollar in our NIR. In 2015, when the PNP left government, we have less than 1 million. When PNP left government, tourism was in the mud. When PNP left government, education was in the mud. The teachers was flying away in droves. When PNP, that is why, guys, the last story me I go now. To them, I go over Black King live this morning when I wake up. I miss a big mouth abo. For those of us who frequent TikTok, who don't know big mouth abo, the PNP woman will talk like Angela Brownberg. Upper Black King live. I tell all type of Nancy story, how people are carry sheet go to the hospital, figure cover up because they not get through, and people are walk with pillow and sit down for 3 days, blah, blah, black sheet. I may ask her one single question. Me say, Abo. Me say, Abo. Me say, Abo. She here to see me coming, The comrades, them here to see me coming, Shar. Me say, Abo. The comrade toilet paper news TVJ. Headline, breaking news, that Mario Dean died in the hospital because he didn't have access to an ICU bed in 2014. Are you aware of that news article? Me say, Abo. Because that's how when you pin down the PNP, them, guys. When you pin down the PNP, them, them cannot ease up their head. When you pin down the PNP, they start ball. Are you trying to say that we still because of that 100? I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm just asking you. Are you aware of this news item? Hey, what you mean when you ask me that? No Jamaica Labour Party blogger not supposed to steal them on PNP platform. Attack nonsense with PNP. We have an election to win. We have record performance from our government. We don't need to appear in a dolly house with the PNP. We don't need to be playing any games with the People's National Party. We can challenge them on every single area of government. Every area we can challenge them. Because this government is a working government. This government is a performance boss government. This Andrew Holness-led administration give us something to campaign on. So when you see the PNP, and you see Mario, I want to send out a message to Mario tonight. Mario, since the see you on Caution Live, and by the time I go in the live and call you Caution mute me. Mario, you not have nothing to do. Me realize you find some free time for your hand. Because you know normally they on social media, So look like you find some free time. They say Satan find work, the eyeglass fido. Mario, they say Satan find work, the eyeglass fido. By the time I could have called him out, guys. By the time I could have called Mario name one time, Caution mute me. No Jamaica Labour Party blogger supposed to depend no PNP platform attack gimmickry with them. Because we know when we go on PNP platform, then now make we run the narrative. Then now make we dominate. So waste of time that. Waste of time to be going on Caution Live right now. Nobody now listen to Caution. Caution can't get more than 40 viewers. Only when we go over there, it gets 70. Mario, Mrs. You find some free time for your hand. Go and go find something to do. We have more than enough platform to go on. Let us starve out the PNP platform on TikTok. Make we starve out the PNP platform on TikTok. Last night, me a call Mama Sam. Whole night, me a call Mama Sam pan Charmian live. Whole night, me a call Mama Sam, guys. Me a say, Mama Sam, come. Me have a beating for you. Come. Me ears your mouth bad. Come. She nah come. No matter me call Mama Sam last night, Mama Sam nah come. Me couldn't think she nah come. Me couldn't think she nah come. Think she a fool? You think she a fool? No PNP, nah, have no policy to campaign on. And we give them traction. And we give them traction. We have the economy to campaign on. We have crime is down. We can campaign on that. Healthcare, right before we eye, healthcare is being transformed. Brand new buses all across Jamaica, urban and rural area. Housing, Prime Minister break ground for new house, Rain Tree, out of St. Thomas, housing scheme. Mr. Prime Minister cut ribbon for one of the social housing somewhere in a Natalie Nita constituency. We have the things them to campaign on. So me no mind come here at night time and sound like a broken record over here, you know. Me no mind coming here at night time and sound like a broken record. And you know, guys, somebody text me in my inbox in closing and say me I tell lie pan the mayor. What kind of lie me I tell pan Mayor Mitchell, guys? What kind of lie me I tell pan Mayor Mitchell? Mayor Mitchell is a non-performer. Mayor Mitchell have nothing to run on. Mayor Mitchell have no track record to run on. When me ask the PNP guy today, what are you voting on based on Mayor Mitchell performance? In fixed road, me say which road? And the road that we see a fix, him a fix them, me say where? Give me an example of a road that Mayor Mitchell fix. What you mean? So what you say? I know him a fix, me say fix what? Me say fix what? Me say every single road that is being fixed in central Manchester by NWA is being fixed under the Spark program under the leadership of Rhoda Mike Crawford. Here me say yes. Me say every single roads that are being fixed under the Spark program is being fixed under the leadership of Rhoda Mike Crawford and Andrew Michael Holness. Me say the health center up in a Mayor Mitchell division, Rhoda Mike Crawford get the advocate for the money to refurbish it. Me say the road in Davidton, strong PNP area, Rhoda Mike Crawford fix that road. Me say every single black tank we you see the farmers them up a Belfield have Rhoda Mike Crawford. Me say millions of dollars NWA under the leadership of Andrew Michael Holness spent per Ward Avenue. Because remember when you go to school, me say don't get your bad and grow. He say yes. Me say what was happening at Ward Avenue before Rhoda Marvin? Yeah man, don't they always a flood up. Me say thank you. So me say me say point me to what me and Mitchell has been doing with our tax dollars. Point us to what me and Mitchell has been doing with the money we collect from the business community in central Manchester. All the dues when collect from the small business owner, from the market vendors, from the taxi men. What is me and Mitchell doing with the money? What is me and Mitchell doing with the money? We don't go on the plaza. We don't go on the plaza. We don't go down a Banco Mall, some big patrol. And then people, they are paid and use. And even for the people, if you renovate, if fix it, where is the mayor? One big, dirty, nasty garbage skip down a Banco Mall. Coming like them show dead dog, you know, down they stink. And you have restaurant and fruit vendor right in the vicinity. Where is Mayor Mitchell? Where is Mayor Mitchell? When you go down a Banco Mall to park your car in the parking lot, one two big nasty skip, always a full and a run over, sewage water run right run at the back. Where is Mayor Mitchell? So when we ask the PNP, point me to some of the things that Mayor Mitchell has accomplished in the constituency. I am still waiting. I am still waiting. Where is the work? Where is the work? What is Mayor Mitchell doing with our tax dollars? The town is dirty. The town is nasty. The buildings are old and need to be painted. When me do my little research, somebody tell me, say, is Mayor Mitchell must make sure, say, the people who own the building of the town, give it a facelift. Mopeng. Look on the Mopeng condition of Mopeng, we want like a paint. Look on Super Plus. Nasty. Dirty. Per Friday evening time, the taxi man them take the town free for all. Traffic jam. Traffic jam in the town. Bumper to bumper traffic. No leadership. No leadership from the mayor. No leadership from the mayor. Yeah, so me ask the comrade, me say, tell me. Me see some brand new sign when put up in the town around the Keep Left and per Manchester Road. That is the only thing me can say. Some brand new sign. All of them farm roads, him not fixing them. When you go Fisher Road, when you go Fisher Road, you can't jump in some pothole. If you don't mind sharp, you drown. Who is responsible for Fisher Road? Mayor Mitchell? Who is responsible for Fisher Road? So when you talk about leadership in central Manchester, we have to take off party color and vote for policies. We have to take off party color and vote for policies. Vote for performance. And Mayor Donovan Mitchell is a non-performer. Because we ask them today, me say, just point me to one thing what Mayor Mitchell do. And I stand corrected. One thing, me I beg you, please, point me to one single thing that Mayor Mitchell do in the constituency, in the parish, since he became the mayor. One. And I am still waiting. And the comrade them were coming on my inbox and attack, but me I tell like on the mayor, point me to one thing that Mayor Mitchell has done in our parish. One thing me I beg you know. You're going to Christiana. When you're going to the town of Christiana, rat, ready for dry away. Under Mayor Mitchell. So I am waiting and I am asking the PNP people who say me I tell lie upon them mayor. My inbox is open. My inbox is open. Send me the level of work. Send me a list of work that the mayor done in the constituency. Please, me I beg you no, send it, come give me. I want to not send it, come give me. I will come back. As a matter of fact, want to not send me the work when Mayor Mitchell do. I will call back Cliff Hughes and say, Cliff Hughes, I want to publicly apologize to the mayor. Here is a list of work when me check and verify what him do. So me I wait. Until then, until you not send me that, I will continue to say to the people of Central Manchester, let us re-elect Rhoda Mike Crawford. Let us re-elect Rhoda Mike Crawford. Because we who live in the parish know say, and because she not fix the road, make the road mash up. We who live in the parish know say, and because she not try make Belfield not have water yet, because it is in the process. The farmers know. Says because of the PNP around Rada why the farmers are being stagnant and the farmers now get the support where they need. So my inbox is ready and is waiting. Waiting from the waiting on the comrades to inbox me and send me the list of work that me and Michelle did in central Manchester. Me I wait. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Thank you for watching Munchie B Talks Politics. Thank you for supporting Munchie B Talk Politics. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for subscribing. Dre View said, Munchie B, you must call Cliff now and then. It is so hard to get on Cliff Views program, Dre Views. So hard. Yesterday, I sit down for 35 minutes before I get on the program. But I think I'm going to call him Monday. I try calling Monday. Come on, ask Mark Golin to explain to the country how is it that IMF is saying one thing and Ima says something else, who we should believe. So I'm going to call him Monday. I'm going to call Cliff Hughes Monday, guys. So hopefully, we can get you. Hopefully, we can get you. Guys, thank you so much. Today, what? Thursday or Friday? Thursday. Thank you so much for watching Munchie B Talks Politics. Guys, wanna please watch the live. Even though they pan it with me tonight, re-watch it and watch the ads. Please, guys, we are working on the channel. The channel is growing, and I thank you so much for your support. To the comrades them over here and the shadow and a watch. Mrs. So now watch me now click on the like button, but now watch what me I say because I know so what me I say makes sense. So I want to continue to share the live in the PNP WhatsApp group. Tell the PNP them some over here. Tell the PNP them some me talk up the things them over here. So you can continue to watch the program, continue to support the program, and make sure that we go out and support our member of parliament in every single constituency. Come out and support with MP and make sure when the election is called, Andrew Michael Holness get his third term. Thank you so much, guys, and good night. Oh, and guys, another thing. Me not see none of my moderator them because me finally get me number for me our Kesha Parzel. Oh Jesus. Which one? A Kesha Parzel, guys. Oh God, I don't know if I Zell it. Yeah, Zell. But finally get my number. Cause I wanna say me need a number for the Zell. Me not say none of my moderator, so guys, me make it stay till tomorrow. I'm gonna make it stay till tomorrow when my moderator then come. Look like then gone pan break. Cause I finally get my number now for my Zell. And I'm going to put it in the comment section so the people who want to send something to the Zell can send it. But I'm not saying none of my moderator for do it. I'm in another mode for type nothing. So tomorrow Friday, we're going to put it in the comment section. All right, guys? Because I don't know how to put it on the channel. You don't stress me. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I know people never know some. I know enough people never know some name, so but it is on my TikTok. My real name is on my TikTok page. My real name is on my TikTok page. Look here, anybody who know, who run the screen record page? Anybody know the screen record page when name Pepper and the one when name Wallace? A Wallace him name? Pepper. So me name the on my TikTok page right there, so at Rashima Boyd. Anybody know the screen record? Me want to talk privately. Me can't talk this here, so. Me can't talk this here, so. But yeah, guys, tomorrow we'll put up the Zelle. Zelle or Cash App. Tomorrow we'll put up the proper payment thing. I don't know if we do it. I don't have time right now. Yes, Munchi, I hear someone called Cliff Hughes telling him about Nagazet School read the stopping of the fence. Yes, I wanted a PNP church that again in a Elva. I wanted a PNP church that again who capture government land and not allowing the school to build the fence. I wanted a PNP undermine saboteur that's a PNP stay. Not oral Wallis. Me talk over TikTok, guys. Over TikTok. But anyway, guys, anyways, thank you again and good night. Guys, if me follow you know, me start talk about something different. Because you know me a woman love go off in other things. You know one thing with Munchie B, she go start talk about something completely different from what she come to talk about. So to prevent that, I am going to end the stream and thank you so much for supporting and I will see you guys on TikTok.